In life, conflicts are inevitable. There will always be people who oppose you, undermine you, or even wish for your downfall. However, the Stoics taught that true strength does not come from aggression, but from wisdom, discipline, and self-mastery. The greatest victory is not to destroy your enemy in combat, but to render them powerless without lifting a finger. Now the question is, how do we destroy our enemy without fighting them? 1. Practice indifference, the art of making enemies irrelevant. Epictetus said, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." Imagine someone spreading lies about you. Your instinct may be to defend yourself aggressively, but by doing so, you show that their words affect you. Instead, if you remain calm and unbothered, their efforts become meaningless. They either grow frustrated and move on, or others begin to see that their attacks are empty. Indifference is not weakness, it is supreme strength. A truly powerful person is unshaken by insults or opposition. By mastering indifference, you render your enemy powerless. 2. Outgrow them through self-improvement. A true warrior does not waste energy on petty battles. Instead, they invest their energy in becoming stronger. If someone tries to sabotage you, the best response is not to fight them. It's to become so successful that their actions no longer matter. Take historical examples. Many of the greatest leaders and philosophers faced opposition, yet instead of lowering themselves to their enemies' level, they focused on growth. Over time, their enemies faded into irrelevance. If your enemy wishes for your failure, the greatest defeat you can deliver is your success. Outgrow them so completely that they can no longer touch you. 3. Convert them through kindness. Hatred feeds on conflict. If you return anger with anger, you fuel the fire. But if you respond with kindness, the fire has nothing to burn. This is one of the most psychologically effective ways to destroy an enemy without engaging in battle. Think of a workplace rival who constantly undermines you. Instead of seeking revenge, treat them with respect and professionalism. Over time, they either soften toward you or become frustrated that their hostility has no effect. This does not mean being weak or allowing abuse, but rather choosing a higher path. 4th, let time and nature take their course. Lao Tzu, though not a Stoic, echoed a timeless truth. Do nothing, and all things will be done. Often, those who act with malice set themselves on a path to self-destruction. The Stoics understood that fate deals with every individual in its own way. An unjust person will eventually suffer the consequences of their actions. By stepping back and allowing time to unfold, you give your enemy the opportunity to ruin themselves. Their own bitterness, dishonesty, or aggression will eventually return to them. In contrast, your patience and wisdom will keep you steady and unshaken. 5. Master yourself. Become unconquerable. Ultimately, the greatest way to destroy an enemy is to become so strong, so disciplined, and so wise that no enemy can harm you. If you master your mind, cultivate inner peace, and build an unshakable life, no external force can disturb you. As Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." True destruction does not come from war, but from irrelevance. The more you elevate yourself, the less your enemies matter. In the end, they do not fall because you attacked them, they fall because you outgrew them. Remember this, a Stoic does not seek revenge, but they do not allow themselves to be defeated either. The most effective way to destroy an enemy without fighting is to make them powerless against you.